Have you ever felt like your mind was spinning so fast you couldn't find your footing? That feeling when everything's going loud and your thoughts are racing and you're not sure what's left to do? Hi, that's what's inspiring today's blend, Where's My Mind? Hello everyone, Jean from Voodoo Blends by Jack. Today we're talking about what it means to ground yourself when life feels flipped upside down. This blend is about finding calm in the middle of mental chaos, which nowadays seems like never ending. So before we kind of get into the oils and why I picked what I picked, I'm going to tell you where the inspiration came for this, to use this song today. First of all, it kind of came about based on a conversation yesterday at Orapalooza that was happening between Angela and Kathleen, sorry. Secondly, it's a nod to the Pixies song, Where Is My Mind? You might remember it from the end of a Fight Club. That scene has always stuck with me, and it was part of why I came up with my school community called Scent Club. My tagline is the first rule of Scent Club is self-care comes first. In Fight Club, the rule is don't talk about Fight Club. So around here, I'd rather talk about self-care more than anything. So the song itself is dreamy. It's off-balanced. Your feet are the air and your head on the ground. For me, that captures what it's like to be overwhelmed, overstimulated. But instead of chaos, I see this as a message, a cue to pause, breathe, and come back to earth. Okay, so let's talk about the oils that we're going to use. The anchor is going to be, vetiver. And I'm using a pipette because vetiver is very, very thick. So we have 1 drop of vetiver. If you've ever smelt vetiver, you know it's earthy, smoky. It's instantly calming. It's very grounding. You think of it as an equivalent of taking off your shoes and standing in dirt or mud after a long day. It really slows things down, gives you a sense of steadiness. And that's hard to find sometimes in your brain that won't stop spinning. Incredible oil for grounding your energy, calming your body, making you feel like you're in your skin and it's the right place to be. The second oil is clary sage, and I'll get 1 drop. Okay, all right, 1 drop. So this is the clarity oil, hence its name, right? It helps clear the mental fog and give your focus back. When your mind's bouncing all over the place, I got a dozen tabs open up on your computer. Clary Sage helps quiet that noise. Kind of brings you back to your intuition and helps you make sense of what you're feeling. It's great to use when journaling, planning, or just you need your brain to slow down and maybe think a little clearly. Clary Sage, right? You get that? Okay. These two oils are wonderful together. But I realized I needed something else. I had looked at some citruses, wasn't quite right. I started looking at florals. Again, none of them really seemed right. And I came up with, again, using that intuition of kind of playing around. Ooh, almost got 2 there. This is rosewood. It's balancing all of these. It's subtle, It's powerful. Whew. Very powerful. It has a warm, woodsy scent. Makes you feel grounded and comfort at the same time. Just a little bit of floral. I mean, it doesn't smell like rose. Don't get me wrong, even though the name is Rosewood. It really ties it all together. Oh, look at that. It even makes me want to take a deep breath and center myself. Okay. So while vetiver anchors, clarity clears your head, rosewood balances everything out. That emotions. I mean, you saw me. I wanted to take a breath afterwards. It softens the edges, kind of brings you back to a steady rhythm. I'm excited. You know me. You've watched these before. I'm excited all the time, but it's amazing. So you notice yourself maybe drifting off. Maybe your emotions have gotten out of control. Use this blend. You could use it to meditate when you're feeling overwhelmed. Your mind's scattered. A few drops in the bath. After you dilute, remember dilution. Put it in a personal inhaler and carry it around with you, and for when you have those where is my mind moments. Okay, so I gotta bring a little, I gotta play the song in the background. So Frank Black wrote Where Is My Mind after snorkeling in the Caribbean after losing track of a tiny fish. He went looking around, disoriented, and thought, where is my mind? That moment, chills, captures what many of us feel daily. We get lost, the past, stressed about the future. Forget the present moment is where our power actually lives, in the moment. Grounding isn't about drifting. It's never about drifting. It's about noticing when you have drifted and you find your way back. So when your mind feels like spinning, pause, breathe. Feel your feet on the ground. Smell the oils reconnect. Okay, so that's the story behind Where Is My Mind? The blend, the song, the message. It's a reminder that clarity and calm don't come from control, but from awareness. If you want to explore grounding blends like this, please come join us in the Scent Club. I'll put a link below. If you haven't listened to the Pixies in a while, you can't quite hear in the background, I'm going to drop a link below. Revisit the song. You might hear it differently. Okay, until next time, breathe deep, blend often, and trust your intuition. Happy blending. And before you go, if this video helped you pause, reconnect, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, hit the little bell so you'll know when new videos drop, which is every Sunday. I love to keep creating space for you to slow down, learn, and explore the power of scent. Enjoy.